you right now for that practice. Michael William, please give me your thought.
Why, thank you, Julie. Michael Williams in from Canada, hashtag we the North, blah, 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 blah.
Absolutely, right? So what you're gonna do is when you are called on, introduce your name, where you're from, which exactly what Michael did, and say your 60-second speech. And when you are done, all you have to do is mute yourself, because I will be watching you, and then I'm gonna bring on the next person. And what's gonna happen is that the list that you received last night, I will be following that list. So as you follow, as we go through, and if you are watching the list, you know when your turn is next, so that we don't shock anyone, right? So at this time, it will be great if you have something that you want to talk about. I would say prepare a couple of things. What if the people that went ahead of you already said it? We do not want to repeat the other people that talk about. Everything is focusing about O staff. So it would be great if we follow that as well. Red, I would like to send the mic back to you. We have 5 minutes before we can turn off the chat, and then we will be getting ready for our meeting coming up in 15, 20 minutes.
Excellent. Thank you, Julie. Okay, we've got only 7 minutes left before this chat gets turned off. So everybody get in that chat, say hello, where you're from, and I will do my best to give you a quick shout out whilst we can before it gets switched off. So it's going absolutely crazy. Sajid is here. Gus, hi, how you doing? Alicia, again, hi. Brenda is here as well. CG, Pancake, hi, how you doing? And, oh my word, Polly Cherry is in here. Helen de la Vistis, hello. It's going absolutely crazy. Oh my God, Niraj, you're here as well. Not only is Niraj on the panelist, he's also in the chat. Hi, how you doing, Sarah? You are here. And Harry as well. How are you doing? Chitsa is here. Judy, Mr's gone. I'm sorry, Mr. You've gone all the way up there. I couldn't see you. Michelle, hi. Naomi, hello. Abilio, you're here as well. Hi, how you doing? Ziul, my mate Ziul. I saw you go past Ziul and I caught you. Fantastic. Randy is here as well. Hi, how you doing? Corsi, hello. I saw you. And Amel, hi, how you doing? Eileen as well, Naomi, Cadet, whoever you are, I have no idea, but hi, how you doing? Joseph is in the house, and Reverend, somebody or other, you've just gone, sorry about that. And Coe, Zoom, somebody or other, I saw you. And oh my word, have you seen how fast this chat is going? It's going absolutely crazy. I just can't. Susie, it's got to go back to you because you've got to slow it down. I can't read.
Thank you, Red. So I know it's going like crazy because people are chatting. We are right now at over 8,000 people are joining us, and there soon will be many more as we all understand that this Zoom can hold up to 20,000 people. And then there is 4 or 5 YouTube channel out there that can actually watching O staff coming from here. Now, everyone on the panel, this is very important. If you could please, if you have not listened to earlier directions, here's another one. When you finish speaking, all you have to do is turn your mic off, right? So that I'm watching you, and if you turn your mic off, I know to pick up the next person. Why are we doing that? Just in case the production team can have a little tiny bit of the gap, quiet gap, if they need to capture the testimonial or whatever that speech is, they can capture. So all you have to do is turn off your mic, and then I will pick it up from here so that that gap is in there, right? So that is the instruction. You don't have to turn it back to me. All you have to do is turn off the mic, and then I will be able to pick it up from there. At that time, we can just follow the list that you have received. All right, Charles, so good to see you you're in Cameroon right now. So good to hear from you. Your mic is muted.
There you go. How about now?
Great.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Julie. Thanks to everybody. So good to be back. I've been absent for a little bit because I'm doing an African tour. But yes, this is exciting. I had to have a big meeting today in Cameroon, but I postponed it because of this event. I cannot see a better place to be other than here tonight. So folks, this is history in the making. If you know anyone, if you have everybody that you know that's a founder that is not here today, I don't know where else they could be, okay? So give them a call them, ring them up, let them be here. This is what we've all been looking for as founders. When I came into Onpassive, these are the kind of things I was looking forward to, okay? Not even the main launch. These are the things leading up to the main launch, because you're never gonna have it again, all right? So get your folks in, let's be all ears, history in the making, be part of it. That's all I'm gonna say. Back to you, Julie.
Thank you, Charles. So good to see you here as well. Right now, it's the time we are going to turn off the chat. I'm actually would like to send it over to Red, and this is the last hello from everyone in the attendee. As soon as Red is done, we are going to turn off the chat, and we are going to prepare for the meeting coming up shortly. So Red, if you could please take the mic forward.
Okay, founders, are you ready? Let's get these names shouted out. I want to see the chat going crazy. So who we got then? 2 minutes worth of rapid fire. Who have we got? We've got Hawaii, and we've got Madish, we've got Rakesh, we've got Quizm, we've got Greg and Hermit, and the twins are here as well. Hello, the twins. Peter, you're here as well. Oh, I have never seen it go so fast as this. Kathy Lee Freeman, you're here. I saw you go past. Juanita Ali again, and Rob Wills is there from the UK. Sanjeet and Debbie Morgan and Mukesh and Anthony James, John Bell, Susie, and Magic is here as well. And oh my word, it's going so fast. Keep going, guys. Azza Khan, I saw you go past Azza. Hey, fantastic. Gillian as well, and Joanne Orgland, and Stanley, and David, and Louise, and BJ Patel from the UK as well. And oh my word, keep going, guys. Keep going. We can do it. And Bimal, and Ijak, and Rakad, and who else we got there? Prosperity, whoever you are, I have no idea. Salam as well. Terence is here as well. And Salam, oh my God, I've lost it. I'm trying there. Don, I saw you. Anthony, Bob as well. Deepak as well. Oh, well, good on you, Deepak. I saw you were there. You'll be pleased. I'm sure you will. As well, Fortune is there, Kabat as well, and Salam. Back up to you, Susie.
Susie is in Boston saying hello to all of us here, and we miss. It's all right, Red. It's good. There are people calling Susie Julie, and there's Julie. There's people calling Julie Susie. So it's all good. I love her, and I miss her so much for being here. But she is looking awesome, beautiful over there. OMG, I am so excited. All right, our 2 minutes is over. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the chat. Excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the chat, and let's see if I could do that on my end. All right, we're going to get started shortly. All right, everyone on the panel. Excuse me, it's very important today. All right, let's see. Everyone's still saying hello. Did I turn off the chat all right? It's still coming. Co-host, if you could please turn
it's turned off, Julie.
Thank you so much. Julie. Thank you so much. All right, panelists, if you are just joining us, right? There will be no hand raised today. Oliver, I can't have you speak right now. We are giving instructions right now, and we're waiting for the room to link in with us. I still see.
I think Julie got booted. Red, you're up.
All right, fantastic. Well, guys, I have just seen that they are starting to file in to the conference room to get ready at the moment. So I can tell you everybody there is looking really sharp. The TV cameras are getting set up and it all looks very, very professional, I can assure you. So we'll wait for Susie to come back in whilst we fill in a bit of time. Obviously, we need to make sure that everything coordinates together so that not only can we live stream it here on Zoom around the 3 locations, but also that will then filter down onto the YouTube channels. Marty, if you can just put those YouTube channels now in the chat so that people can grab them from there, that would be fantastic. So that if anybody does get kicked out of Zoom and can't get back in, you can then migrate over to one of the YouTube channels and this will be streamed live over there. So there you go, Marty's put it in the chat. You can choose any one of those guys and this will be streamed live over to there. I don't know what the format is going to be there, over there, but what we do know is that Mufareh our CEO, will be hosting this. It is going to be a slideshow presentation theme in conjunction with the tech team in Hyderabad, who will be going over each of these parts of the module that we see from the PowerPoint. This is, as Charles and Michael have both said, a monumental occasion for every single founder out there. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. This is the first of the big guns products to be launched for us as founders. Mufareh always said that we, the founders, will have the first sneak peeks of these products. He is a man of his word, and we have now seen many products coming our way, and this is the very first of the big ones. Companies are going to be falling over themselves to use this product because of what it is going to do for them. Every single person who is in business wants to do one thing and one thing only in business. They want to make sure their business runs efficiently and at the best cost to them. This product will officiate that service to them with ease. I cannot wait to see it myself personally. I know we're going to wait for Julie to come back on. She knows far more than I do. I'm just trying to get into the chat to see where we are as far as the conference room is concerned, and how that's going to be. Here she is. Back over to you, Julie.
Thank you so much, Red. I appreciate you very much. And as everyone that joining us on the panel, you have specific instructions. And before your name called, before you come on, please make sure that your mic is on and ready for you to speak. As soon as you finish speaking, please turn off your mic. Once again, once you come on, like Michael and I practiced earlier, once you come on, please introduce yourself, your name, and where you are coming from, and then have your 60-second speech. As soon as you finish with your speech, please turn off your mic so I can call the next person. You do have the list, the order list in your email. Please follow that list so you know that when is your name will be called next. Thank you so much, everyone. Give me 1 second. Let me go into our chat really quick to see if there anything I need to take over really quick. Red, if you have a second, could you please take the mic if possible?
I certainly can do as well. So we're now up to just over 10,000 participants, guys. We've got literally 7 minutes left now before we start this live presentation. As you can see there, we have the Onpassive conference room there. I'm just going to mute them slightly just to make sure. As you can see, Mufareh has gone all out today for us. Look how sharp he looks. What a true leader he is. This is a big product, and we have a big CEO in front of us who is going to be hosting it for us. Mufareh, can you hear us?
Thank you, Red, as he is getting ready in Boston. So glad that you are all here with us today. We can
hear you, Julie, and everyone. We're just getting situated. Take your time. We're having a blast here. We got the best people around us. So we'll see you in a few. Everybody's looking sharp. and we are thrilled about the event.
Great seeing you in suit, Mr. Ash. You are looking sharp yourself. Thank you. We'll tap.
Don't tell anybody.
Marty, as well, when Ash starts, can you make sure he's in as well?
Yeah, she's hilarious, yeah.
We're going to be in and out for
Oh,
a
yeah,
few.
there you are, Susie. Oh, my God. Bill must have made that.
Sunny.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everyone is exciting on that side. We should be excited. If you are watching this from your home, from wherever you are, give yourself the next hour and focus on the presentation, focus on the energy that is shared here, focus on how much and how you can help other business owner around you. You know, there are so many business owners right now are struggling, and you can be the person to help them get the business going. You know, so many business owners are open their business because they are passionate, right? Soon, we all will be able to help everyone around the world. And I believe OStaff is a powerful, powerful product. And it's going to transform so many lives, right? So I'm so glad that you're here with us. While we are waiting for Onpassive in Boston, I am going to see if we should pin them.
Great to see as well some new faces on the panel here as well. Congratulations if you've made it onto the panel today, all been handpicked by Ash Mufareh himself. So congratulations and welcome to every single one of you there. You have obviously shone. As everybody says, the cream always rises to the top, and by your own efforts, you have been found. And that is why you have been selected to come on the panel. And I congratulate absolutely every single one of you. We need new blood all the time. And this is what makes this company so powerful, because it is open to absolutely everybody to succeed within it. Just by working hard, look what happens. Here you are, all of a sudden, on the panel of this mega giant launch of OStaff. Fantastic to see it all. Back to you, Julie.
Absolutely right, Red. And just a reminder, we are all here on the panel. We are the faces of Onpassive. You are the faces of Onpassive. So when you are open your mic to speak, please make sure that you are in a quiet area. Make sure your phone is off and make sure your mic is on when it's your time. As you understand, there are about 40 of us will be speaking today. And it's very important that we are managing that time as well. Every second that we are not using, it's important. As a reminder, as soon as you finish speaking, you could mute yourself, and I pause just a few seconds, and then I will jump back on to call on another person so that our production team has that gap to cut it out if needs to be. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. It's very exciting day today. We all, when we speak, please also share the fact that you are excited about OStaff, right? It's all about OStaff today. And I wanted to congratulate every single founders sitting in the room in Boston. Congratulations. You are the faces and you are witnessing the event today, and OStaff was born. I would like to especially say hello to my partner in crime, Susie McCrae. You are the best. I miss you here with us today, but I know you are enjoying your time there to the fullest. And looking forward to hear all about it, Susie. Enjoy your day, and everyone in the room in Boston as well.
Talking of the room, Julie, look how professional that room. There is TV cameras everywhere. It's all been split up. We've got a panoramic view at the top. We've got two separate ones as well. How cool is that? This is what we do in Onpassive. We do it, not only do we do it best, but we do it better. Look at that. This is going to be a fantastic production. It's great to be able to see the 3 views of the conference room. Normally, we've got quite a far away view from it, but proper cameras, look at that. Congratulations already to the production team. We haven't even seen the edited version, and look, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. Great to see all you guys. I am so jealous of you guys in the conference room right at this moment. I cannot wait to be in the same situation. It's going to be so much fun. But enjoy yourselves. We are witnessing history, and that is what it's all about. Back over to you, Julie.
Absolutely, Red. I was thinking while you were talking, I said, did everyone in the room actually hug Ash and squeeze him until his eyes pop? That's right. That's right. That's what we all do. And I heard so many times, every time anyone that come to see Ash, they always hug, and very lovable man, huggable, and his family as well. So truly, what Red said, jealous, I am too. I'm very jealous that I'm not there today, but I am so looking forward to the day that we can spend the time and hear the wisdom from Mr. Ash Mufareh. So congratulations to everyone in that room. You are all looking great, and you are all the faces of Onpassive. So congratulations to you, and you so well deserve to be in that room, and especially Susie McCray. I love her and I miss her, but I know she is doing so well over there, and she's having a best time over there. So I like to see if, let's see.
We're on the hour now, Julie, just gone past it. I'm sure Ash wants to get going on time.
Absolutely. I see the door is closed in that room, and they are getting ready. As soon as we have a signal over there, we will start the meeting, and we will start recording the meeting on the Zoom as well. As a reminder, everyone, if you are on the panel, once again, when your name is called, make sure that your mic is on, and you will start with your name, where you are from, and also your 60-second speech. As soon as you finish with your speech, please mute your mic, and I will take it over and send it to the next person. As we do this, we understand that this is a production of Onpassive. When you turn on your mic, please do make sure that you are in a quiet place. Make sure we are being professional. Every single one of us on the panel right now today is the faces of Onpassive. So when you do speak, please be professional. No hey at this time. This is, we will save that for the celebration. But as today, your 60-second speech will be professional. We'll go straight to the point, and please do not repeat what the other person before you have spoken. So it is now time. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit and see if the room in Boston ready to go. Wow, look at everyone looking so awesome today. Chris, you cleaned up very well.
Stand by for a moment while we connect our team in Hyderabad.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, Julie or Marty DeGarmo, I'm sending you the 2 names to make them as panelists.
Okay.
Our team from India is tuning in. We're going to give them a big round of applause when they come in. Already. It's past midnight already. On that
Recording in progress.
We are live.
I am looking for them.
You got the names?
Yes, I've got the name.
Fantastic.
Co-host, if you find names, please also bring them on. You have the list. If you are in the attendees, you do know that there are 5 different YouTube channels. We are going to go live. If you haven't done so, would love for you to take that and share it out. Put on your social media, put on everywhere that you are connecting to. Onpassive official YouTube channel, Onpassive Nation, Marty DeGamo, Red Redfern, Janet Butler, Julian Milo. All those channels are available for you to share it out. Please, this is the time to please go ahead and share it out to all your friends, your family, your social media.
What Julie is saying, Onpassive is everywhere.
Absolutely.
You'll find us everywhere. So you got the delivery room.
Yes,
Do you see them?
I do see them.
Fantastic. We put them in the spotlight.
Another baby. Wow.
There are several similar name in the attendees. If they could please, give us the new name, because we're not sure whether or not,
Hello, India. Good evening. Fantastic. Good morning, in fact. All right, the conference room is there. I'm not sure if they can talk, but they can hear us. Give it up to the team. All right, everybody's ready?
Yeah.
yes, we are ready.
Fired up.
Giddy up.
Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do, I am thrilled to be here. I just want to say how excited I am here with the best group of our founders in Boston. It is cold outside, but it's super hot inside here. And we are fired up. Today is a very special day. We are launching OSTAF, our Onpassive HR management solution and platform, something revolutionary. We hold a lot of pride for that, a lot of excitement. You will be able to see it firsthand. So I'm excited for you as well today. This is how we're going to play this. My name is Mufareh, and I'm your friend. Whoever will be speaking, please say your name so we can recognize you. And we will go through first a video I'll play here on the screen behind me. That's an introduction to Onpassive, to OSTAF. And then we will go through the presentation. That's a traditional PowerPoint, just to give you an idea what the business plan for OSTAF. I have some of the experts here. Some are virtually tuning in because of the CDC guidelines, specifically in Boston. We couldn't have a bigger crowd. Hopefully the next one will be much larger, and I hope you will stay safe with your family. So after that, we will go to a live demo. We will see the actual technology of OSTAF that is AI driven for the first time. Also, previously, we decided we're going to open it to just a few hand-selected founders to beta test it with us. We've changed our mind. As usual, we over-deliver. As of today, we're going to open it to 500 selected qualified founders.
Wow.
That is for free. It's enabled. And here's the good news. As of next week, early next week, every active founder of OFounders is going to have access to OSTAF. So we always push it higher. All right. So let's play the video here. I'm going to see.
Wow.
That's how we do it. Thank you so much. Now, we are going to navigate some of the highlighted features in OSTAF. Perhaps I just want to thank our team. A huge thank you to everyone who's been a part of this long journey, but it paid off. The end result product is something to be proud of. And we are so delighted to bring that to you today. We've had to revamp it a few times. We've had obviously, like everything else, a few setbacks, challenges, but nothing will stop Onpassive and the Onpassive talented heroes in Hyderabad. They are talented. They are really dedicated and devoted to accomplish the mission. We are in debt, in gratitude for all of them. But it's also important to thank every founder, every single founder of you who supported the vision, who saw the vision early on and adapted that. I have no idea how could anybody would doubt Onpassive after today. If you still have any doubts, gotta have a doctor to check with. And if you have no idea or any idea how big and massive is Onpassive, I think today, be prepared to even stretch that bigger. We keep stacking the cool. The vision is broadening every day. I think sometimes we say the sky is the limit. As I always say, I'm going to see you at the very top where your ears will pop. And this is a physical, actual, scientific statement. I will prove it to you on the very next event, okay? That will be live, obviously. So get ready for even more goodies. I'm also very delighted and thankful for the key leaders and the Leadership Council that have been working tirelessly around the clock with us from everywhere. We couldn't do this without you. We also have a lot of gratitude for you. I want to thank the production company here. Everything is seamless, flawless, and I think everybody's set for success. Looks like a fun ride. We're going to begin by showing the PowerPoint. I believe it's somewhere here. And we're going to navigate through that. Let me make it bigger. But feel free for, I think, Susie McRae right next to me here will probably inject something when needed. And after that, we're going to go to the live demo in Hyderabad. This is a slideshow. And this is a product by Onpassive. As we know, Onpassive is about automating all technologies, is a one-stop shop solution. It's a complete digital solution for all businesses, for all individuals, all organizations. And I believe today's product is going to be a milestone, is going to be a cornerstone in Onpassive and the journey that we've been working tirelessly on. So, without further ado, we are introducing staff to you Onpassive HR management solution, one of a kind. And we are proud to be one of the first pioneers ever to have such a solution driven by AI, artificial intelligence. And this is where it gets perfect. We often know that systems don't fail, they work. Technology works, but sometimes we feel intimidated and we see there might be a lack of humanitarian element there. This is where OStaff comes in. It's a perfect marriage between high touch and high tech. It is AI, it is also humanitarian. So altogether, we are definitely set for some dominations here. We have included every possible tool, anything you would need for your human resources management and needs. It is all in one place. That is OStaff. So to my knowledge, this would be the most complete, automated, at a ridiculous cost, HR management up until now. And you'll be able to see the value and how massive and how vast it is.
I need to interrupt you for a minute.
So go ahead.
They can only see you and behind you. and they can't see the PowerPoint live streamed on YouTube.
So should I share screen here?
Yeah, I think it's,
But I think it's not clear enough there.
let me call my.
On
Our end, we only see the background of you. We cannot see the presentation or the screen that you are sharing.
okay, no problem. We can switch it around. All panels, no problem. Share screen. Better?
It's coming up. Give us one second. Yes, we can see your presentation now. We can see your screen now.
All right. Thank you for the feedback.
And it is not in play mode. It's still in your view, but not presentation mode.
Right.
Oh, the screen there.
Yeah, you can just go up and I believe you start play at this slide.
How's it now?
Yes, good. Is
Okay.
it good, Julie?
We see
But I
your.
think I need, yeah, the sound and everything is fine around here.
No, I know, but I'm trying to go right.
Julie, can you see the presentation?
We can see the presentation, but we also see the thumbnail on the
Not
side.
Through the video?
Yes, we can see your screen, your presentation. Now we can see the screen, but we also see the thumbnail on the side. So if you were to play the slideshow, it will take over. And we did not see the video that you played earlier because
You did
of
not see it. Oh, but you saw it on the screen and you heard the music.
very hard to see because it's very small behind you.
Okay, we can redo that, no problem.
Thank you.
Here's the best part. We are rewriting the rules of engagement in this industry.
And
All
we're
right.
flexible.
So Brian, should we do it one more time through the screen instead of the owl? Like
Are you
share
trying to share your screen? Yeah. So, okay, you're sharing. So I think to go here, you might just have to select, I guess, what you're trying to share to go here. Try to stop sharing, yeah. And then if you go back to share, if you want, so you're trying to share your.
So we can play the video one more time, I guess. Let's see. Okay, so if we want to do that, maybe,
No, I would just go to share screen.
and then, but I think we have to use.
No, you should have,
Okay,
no.
we could do both.
Yep.
How about the audio system?
Right, yep. So that should work. It should kind of overpass everything when you go
Okay.
to share.
And then now, and then,
And the video is, that's going to here.
that's
The PowerPoint deck is it.
this
Well,
one.
that's it. Okay, perfect. Go share there.
Share some.
Yep, and then,
Okay, tell us if you see it better now, okay?
Yes, we will. Not yet. Yes, perfect.
Recording in progress.
Was that clear to you now?
Yes, that was clear and it's beautiful. Thank you.
Well, we can move on now to see the features before we go to the live demo. Please keep us updated here. One more time, we're going to share screen. And if you could pin that.
Yes, your room is pinned.
You see my screen now?
Yes, I do see your screen.
Clear?
Very clear.
Wonderful. It's about to get better.
Absolutely.
So back, let's reflect a little bit. So we decided to do something different this time. I have managed businesses before, and I had to use so many different platforms. So I saw and I suffered the time-consuming and overwhelming hassle when I was switching between different platforms. There was not a complete platform or one solution that will allow us to manage our human resources from one place. Beside, it was either too techy that requires some reliance and dependability on your IT department, or it would be a lot of manual work. So we decided to make the perfect balance and the perfect marriage between technology, automation, and human element. So we decided to create OSTAF for that reason. It will be the first application, to my knowledge, that would be complete with all your HR management needs in a obviously the most competitive price ever. Why? Because one flat rate, you get unlimited capacity of usage, and that's a game changer for those who have worked in the field. Susie can get excited about that right next to me. Yeah. Now, here is the killer with Onpassive. We always want to free up the boring time, the overwhelming effort, and focus on what we're good at. Creativity, having that human touch, and let technology take care of the automation. That's where OSTAF comes into play. So we decided to inject AI, that is artificial intelligence, to really learn what are the most repetitive and repeated tasks that we do, and make sure that the machine will take care of that instead of us. And that's where it's just about to get better. So we have also new revolutionary features with OSTAF that will probably would be the first time in the industry, to my knowledge, like, you know, to have some background check on your employees all in one place, performance tracking, the quality of their work. The bottom line is you would have everything you want to know about your human resources in one stop shop. And here's the killer. Okay, so when you have a good management or good leadership of your staff, you will get the most potential. You're going to maximize your ability and your potential to the higher possible level of success. Everything falls and rises upon the leadership and the management and the decision making in any business. Now, when we have a good staff, obviously your quality or the quality of your team will determine the quality of your success and the level of your success. Perhaps that is determined by the quality of the leadership or management. So if you put the two together, we guarantee success. Now I'm going to quickly talk about some of those features that we've built and developed in OStaff. Perhaps we're going to see them firsthand live on the screen. So we've automated the entire process. We streamlined the workforce in such a smooth, simplified way. We've improved the efficiency and productivity, and we also we will talk about the market cap, which you will be excited about that in a minute. So we are presenting to you this phenomenon that is OStaff, one of our many products in Onpassive. So that's why I'm so excited.
Can you put it in presentation mode, Ash? Would that make it bigger on the screen for people watching? Yeah. We're going to put it on presentation mode. This is so exciting.
תביא לי אותו. אני לא צריכה, יש לי רקע, תביא לי אותו, אתה יכול להביא לי אותו.
Okay. Or maybe I just.
Yeah, we'll just
Is
go
that
with
okay?
it. That's fine with the thumbnails on that. We'll just go with it.
All right. So I can sum up everything about OStaff in a couple of things, and that is how cost effective it is. Because you get everything you need to manage your organization in one place. You're not going to have to buy and pay for multiple applications, so many technologies, and we know how pricey it can get, especially if you're paying per user or per account. So it automates the entire operation. So you're saving a lot of money and a lot of time. And that is the most precious element in your business, in your life in general. So the most important thing that this is a universal solution, that it works in every country, every regulation that is compatible, and it meets all the compliance. We're going to talk about the different payroll management, the resources management, the skill, and how to set up all of that. We'll exactly demonstrate to you today how you set up all of those different features and how you just set them one time, set and forget. Let the machine go to work and you sit back and watch your business grow. So that actually frees up your time and stress to focus on the workflow and seamless management and have all the data that you need at your fingertips. Okay, so what's unique, most applications as of now, we see they focus on one country or one side of the features. Okay, so this is the most complete and most universal application because it works with multi-currency. It is AI driven, one of the first and pioneers ever. It works on in any country, whatever the regulations of the base, because you would have the flexibility to select whether currency, time zone, the work system, the work structure, if it's hourly paid, the payroll, all of that. So we're excited about that. So also you would have a lot of scheduling and a lot of control on your time. So we will talk about the market cap as of now, the estimated market cap of all available systems and in the market. We're talking about roughly 20 billion US dollars. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment if Onpassive is offering OStaff as an additional value, as an additional feature on one of our many products at the same old ridiculous flat rate we have for all the technology. I just want you to keep it up to your imagination. What portion of that market cap we could grab? It's right there. It's just about to get better. I told you. So in a couple of years, okay, you know how time will fly. This will be about 24 billion. So let's not take from what's available, but what about the next 3, 4, 5 billion that are going to come and we want to make them aware. That's where you come into play as a founder to invite those businesses to take a look before they make a decision on the next HR system. Take a look at OStaff, and maybe you'll grab some of this money. All right, so we are more excited about to see the actual instead of the theory here. We're going to get to the practicality of our system. This is a huge market. This is not the only product we have. I want you to imagine this is one little dot on a big mountain that we have that is Onpassive. Remember, sky is the limit. I believe we have a lot of data and comparison. We'll make that available to you in the O-Founders back office. You'll see how complete is our solution, especially. You see a lot of reds here on the other applications, okay? Look at how complete, nothing is missing. If you come to OStaff, you're not gonna look around. If you need it, it's an OStaff. If it's not there, it's probably not worth it. So we're gonna talk about the details and we're gonna navigate how you literally set up a new account from the management, from the admin side, and start adding all those data that you require or you want to manage. So I think we are good to go to show you the live demo by our delivery room as usual. Delivery room in Onpassive kitchen back in Hyderabad. And they will share their screen, they will navigate. But I'll make this available to you because we don't want to spend time on the theory and the statistics. I want the application to speak for itself because I'm excited. I'm having a hard time to contain myself to see it because you are going to be impressed. If you're not going to love it, send it back. We'll fix it. I'll make it perfect and we'll give it to you. I guarantee you're going to love it. So let's go to the delivery room. Take your time. We have a schedule. Roughly will take about 30 to 45 minutes, and we're going to navigate and see every feature of OStaff. Perhaps after that, some of the speakers here and the guests will be able to talk about their reaction and their feedback to what they see. Okay, so back to you, over to you, Hyderabad.
All right.
Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Ash.
We can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. And hello, everyone. We are very happy to see you all. Our team is very much excited to present the OStaff product to you all. And the product demo will be given by Venkat Kili.
Hi all. Myself Venkat Kili, and I just wanted to share the details about as from there, we are provided an option called OStaff. So, as you all know that we have OStaff. What happened?
We are not seeing your screen, Hyderabad.
Yeah, give us some time. There's some network issue. Thank you.
Try now.
Boston, you are muted.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Yes, we can hear you. There's some echo coming out from your room.
Volume, Sunny, turn the volume on. Okay, is that better, Julie?
Yes, we can hear you better.
Well, while we're waiting, I just want to say that Ash is absolutely right. When you have a company and managers and employees, the number one thing that they want are the tools and resources available to them to do their job and to do it efficiently and effectively, especially routine tasks that shouldn't take so much effort and so many different platforms and such a struggle. So OSTAF is really, really going to provide a solution to so many people. And it's not going to just improve the bottom line of the companies, it's going to improve employee engagement, retention, because people will stay with those companies because they have provided them with simple, efficient tools to get the job done. Like Ash said, then they can spend their time being creative and productive and doing what they love to do to help their company instead of struggling with all different platforms. So this is great, great news across the globe for anybody who is going to get into OSTAF and start using it. And I am excited to see this live demo.
Indeed, and we are bringing back our delivery room back live, and they will be sharing the screen, and we'll go through a live demo. Hopefully we'll be able to navigate through that because we have a lot to learn about OSTAF today. It will be the first time seen by anyone other than our teams and managers.
Yeah, share it. We are back again. Are you able to see us?
All right, we can see your screen now.
All right, that's great. So sorry about the discrepancy. There was some network loss here. Now, we are going back and, thank you everyone for giving this opportunity. We as a Hyderabad team, myself, Venkat Killi, and, right now, as Ash said, we have given a provision that, from the founder, OSTAF as a solution right now, but going forward, we will be giving it as an independent service to any customer across the globe. So as we are all experiencing it, once you as a co-founder, you need to log into the system. Once you logged in, this is the main screen, the one which you are able to see right now in front of us. There is a provision called OSTAF. So first time as a co-founder, we logged into the system, then we need to have the registration process. Like assume that I'm a co-founder and I need to provide all the details against that particular, what is my organization and what is my phone number and what is my official email ID with respect to my organization and what is my logo, like what are the logo with respect to my organization. And even I have to enter what is the purpose of using this for my organization as a OSTAF solution, HRMS solution. And also I need to provide the communication address details, like whereabouts my organization, I need to provide all the address details. So after that, I need to submit the details. Once I submit the details, as usual, there is a NDA form, like we need to go through, like as a co-founder, I need to go through all the details, like what are the terms and conditions, and I need to officially sign on this particular one. Once I sign on this particular area, then once I accept it, then system will allow me with a, like it is allocating internally, like in the cloud area, it is allocating the, like configure the OStaff as a solution for my organization. So I'm using, I mean, when I click that particular one, it takes me to OStaff as a separate window wherein I can configure all my organization details. Now I'm giving it to my colleague, who's Venkatesh, will take us to drive as a OStaff solution.
Yeah. Thank you, Venkat. As you know, every business needs a product to manage the employee, and OStaff product address the business needs of every organization by automating the business process, like recruitment, staffing, compensation and benefits, training and learning, employee relationship, organizational development, that is appraisal management, payroll, and separations, that is basically a company, employee exiting from a company. OStaff has got three main roles. One is admin, manager, and employee. For our demo sake, we are using an admin login where we'll take the credentials to log in into OStaff.
You can say that we want to get it together.
Yeah, once you click it, you need to enter the credential details and you log into the OStaff application. And you can have, and you can see the view of the homepage of the OStaff application, where you can see how the dashboard. On the dashboard, you can have the data of the departments and employee attendance, and you want to have the attendance details for a particular range. You can have a selection process to select the range of the data and get the available data. On your right hand side, you can see a panel where you can have the details like what are the events that you have. For example, there's an employee having a birthday, you can have the as a reminder, you can see birthday details coming across, or any occasions are there, or the list, holiday list that is having across of the particular month. And on the left hand side, you have all the features of the products that has been listed. Yeah, once logged, we will go navigate through the process of admin, where you need to do a couple of settings as an organization. So during our registration process, we have captured the company details. And those details are populated here. And you want to edit those details, you have a provision to edit those details like your address. You can add some descriptions for it. Yeah, and then you have a provision to create your branches. For example, Onpassive has got a branch at Hyderabad, Boston, Singapore. So you can add the locations here.
One more.
Yeah, and then for each of the locations, you can create a departments like the HR, finance, IT. So these are the masters that is mandatory, and that is only available to see or do these actions at the admin login only. Then you have the designations. So every organization or a business has got their various designations. So you can define your designations here. For our demo purpose, for Onpassive, we have a CEO as one of the designations. So we can keep on adding the new designations. And for any, I have also enabled the bands. For examples, there are various bands organizations will have it across. So the band can be defined, and you can define those bands, which band the CEO is coming across. You have the skills required. For example, you have an employee from an IT who working as software engineers. You need to define which skills is specialized, like using the front end, back end, like Java, .NET, and all. Okay, and you have the during a separation process, you need to have some questionnaires. So you have a provision to define the questionnaires like subject questions, which we can mandatory questions by default questions, what called mandatory, and you can add the questions which you want to ask or check in and have those questions coming across. And this is at a separation process, we can see it. So I will hand it over to my colleague Krishna Chaitanya for the next feature.
Thank you so much, Venkatesh. Myself, Krishna Chaitanya, I'd like to discuss about the key aspect of day-to-day business, the major activity which every organization faces. There is a bigger challenge in terms of HR operations. So how do we handle it? Well, there is one solution. So we will go through this one. So in terms of the employees, if say example, I have 5,000 employees. So in that, how do you manage the shift? It is very tough, right? So for that, we can create a shift. We can allocate who is working in particular shift. We can select the days. We can also select the name of the person and also provide the number of hours and also the timings, whether it is general shift or it is night shift. We can save it. When it comes to time schedule, which particular time that particular individual is going to log in and perform his daily activities. We can create, provide necessary details, which particular branch the particular individual works in, provide the general details and the shift details, and save the information. By this, the concerned manager has clear information about who is working on which particular shift. With regards to the assets, there is one particular feature where the employee has the keyboard or the laptop or the necessary accessories which the organization provides, which can be captured over here and can be saved. When it comes to the holiday list, we have necessary information on which particular area or the region the concerned person is operating from, and they have the necessary information about the holidays, which we can save it. And the other one is most important point with regards to the policies. Every organization has to go through a certain set of HR policies. When it comes to leave management, we have leave policy. When it comes to exit, we have exit policies. And with regards to legal, we have legal policies. We can frame our own policies, we can save them and more. And the notification part, when it comes to the notifications, we can send out a notification to a particular department or to a particular person by selecting the emails. And there is another feature which is leave plan, whether the type of leave, it is casual leave or a sick leave, the concerned person can select. And we also can select the branch where every information is available. That's more about the particular leave plan. Employee team, where you can select a group of individuals by clicking on the create button. You can create a group and the department name, and you can specify the team name. Select the employee, and you can save. So a trigger goes to that particular individual and the concerned team. That's more about the HR policies. I'm handing over to Nagapraveen. Thank you.
Hi all. Thank you, Krishna, for giving this opportunity. So I would like to explain the employee onboarding. So what is employee onboarding here? So post-op employee onboarding is a process which permits me to design our registration steps to ensure all essential tasks are finished. For example, some data should be collected for an incredible candidate experience is facilitated. So each and every employee register is where you store all important information about your employees, and such as name, address, and his experiences and his documents. Everything I can share here. So we can also register information about employees' qualification, skills, and activities. And in the same way, his documents are required as well as project and notes. And I can insert a profile picture as well. So let me show you a screen where I can create a particular employee. So this is the basic example. So I need to provide his entire information. For example, when he's going to join, and his details, and his personal details, and his passport details. And one more thing is very example, like see how he is joining into the organization. I can take him into a freelancer. So for which period to period he would like to work as a freelancer, that I can capture, and his address details, education details, and his role pertain to the particular company. Everything we can register. So let me show you. For example, as Katie was registered as an admin, so I would like to edit her profile, and I can edit her information where and where the necessary changes can be done. This is the one best option. And in the same way, as an employee, he would like to provide his particular policy details, that whether he is going to accept or not, or else what and all the inventories the company is providing to him, and the particular employee is working in which project, pertain to one or multiple projects. And as an employee is joining into a particular organization, he is supposed to provide particular documents based on organization and based on country standards. Those things also we are capturing, and it can be captured as well as the company demands. And we have the best option, like whereas I can select what and all the columns I would like to see. For example, what is the designation? So I can dynamically check out multiple designation reports, and everything I can choose here. Pertain to employee type. For example, I'm having different roles of employers. For example, permanent and temporary, and I can take few employees to trainees. So trainee employees also I can register here. I can check them, and the list can be loaded here. For example, if I'm having an employee's data more than 10,000 or 20,000 or 13,000, so I cannot add each and every employee manually. So what I do, I will go to employee details, and I can create a sample Excel. In the sample Excel, I can fill out all data at a time, and I can upload. That's it. So entire data can be registered, and it can be listed in the particular list itself. As well as for demo, I have loaded only one employee, so which is a category. So like this, I can load number of employee list, and in the same way, as a personal, I would like to see my employee list as well. So what I can do, I can export my details as in a CSV format, or as Excel format, or as PDF format. So this is the best option, like as we are including with AI. So Excel import export is the best option to individual their employee details. So this is what employee onboarding, and as an employee detail, each and every employee are going to see or view their particular employee details. So what's the option is like, see, I can see my own details as well as an employee login, and I can choose. Even I can choose the promotion details also. As an employee, I just joined as a trainee. So when I got promoted, and what is the position I got, everything I can record in this employee onboarding. This got related to employee onboarding, and I'm handing over to Monica for leave management. Over to Monica.
Thank you so much, Nagapraveen. Myself, Monica Jogu. I am going to talk about leave management. Actually, the main motto of this leave management is the tracking the leave system in the for the employee. Here is the option of apply leave. So actually, employee can apply leave based on his needs by clicking on this apply leave. So for that, actually, employee will be having available leaves and pending leaves and approved leaves will be showing in the display. So based on that, he can apply the leave. So here is the leave type. So this leave type is like whatever the leave type available for the employee in the organization will be showing here. So by clicking on this will be a list of the leave types will be available. So for which date the employee needs to apply a leave, by selecting the from date to to date, he can apply a leave. By default, this leave type of employee of the reporting manager will be by default fetched here. So Katy Perry is the manager for this Katy. Once we apply the leave, then the mail will be triggered to the manager, and manager will be receiving an email for the employee. So here is the employee portal, the leave approval will be showing here. So once the manager receives the email saying that employee has applied the leave, the list of employees list will be showing here. Once the employee approves the leave here, the employee will be receiving an email. The manager has approved the mail. So this is all about leave management and attendance. The attendance management is a crucial key role for the organization. So employees day-to-day attendance will be tracking in the attendance module. So this is the control attendance. See here. So here, this all list will be showing the login, logout, and the all working hours of the employee will be showing here. And if you want to upload a bulk uploading of employee list in the bulk way, so what we do is so we'll be giving an option to the employee of importing option. So we are giving the sample file. Based on this sample file, we can choose a Excel sheet with the bulk employee records and upload an Excel sheet. We'll be showing the employee data over here. This is all about attendance. That's it. I'm handing over to Ajay.
Thank you, Monica. Hi all, this is Ajay. I'm going to cover shift management and user management as part of our staff application. So the main motive of the shift management to resolve particular business problems, our product team has brainstormed different problem statements, and they came up with a robust solution to implement and then make use of the benefits of shift management system. Actually, different employees will be working on different geolocations with respect to the business needs, and customer support teams, they'll be working 24/7. And some of the employees, they require flexibility in their work hours. And to improve the productivity also, we need to make use of the workforce throughout the clock. Again, freelancers, contractors, consultants, these are the people, they will be opting for the very flexible timings. And to manage current pandemic situations also, employees are requesting for the work from home options. To target all these problems, Onpassive has come up with a very robust solution in shift management system. Just I'll walk you through about shift management system and shift assign. This shift assign feature will be there for the manager role. In a post of application, if at all you log in with a manager role, what are the projects are assigned to particular project manager will be shown over here. If you see in the first row, the projects are Walmart, Costco, and King's Coopers. So with respect to each product, who are all the employees are allocated in the project, you will be able to see. Costco, these are the employees are allocated. If you keep King's Coopers, these are the employees are allocated. So by default, for every project, every employee, this default assign feature will be there for the manager. If at all manager in a host of application from if at all you log in with any other shift, manager or morning shift or any the projects they can change it. Assign to particular project. Just to show a demo here. If you see in the first, I want to change the projects to Walmart to employees to. So with respect to each product, I need to deselect the allocation the project you will be able to see. And then go to night shift. These are the and then enable them in night shift. If you keep stickers. These are the employees. One person in night shift I enabled and one person morning shift for every project, every employee. This default assign feature will be there for the manager. If at all manager in a host of applications, so those employees you log in with any other shift, manager or morning shift. Then if the projects no more they can change it. So assign to one person will just to show a demo. Morning shift at all I want to change as well Walmart given as morning shift. And so with respect this is what the employees will be option of exporting go to night shift and then enable the night shift into an Excel, as a CSV format or Excel format or PDF format for his easy reference and the future planning perspective. It's a one-stop data will be available for him. And once this shift assignment has been done by the manager, employee has a provision to request for change in the shift. If employee has any kind of problem or issue or personal requirement for a particular shift has been already assigned by manager, he will request for change in the shift. If you see the employee 2 to 6 over here, the current shift is morning shift. If I want to change it to a night shift or afternoon shift, I can make a request over here. And what is the duration of the request? I can choose from date, I can choose to date, and what is the reason for changing the shift? I can make send the reason and then save it. Once I save it, this request will be going to the manager for him to approve, reject with the appropriate reason. And employee will be able to see after the manager action. So whether it is approved or not, and what is the reason if it is rejected. If it is approved, that will be effective in the system. Coming to user management. So user management very much required for any kind of an organization to restrict the privileges based on the particular roles. Employee will have set of privileges. As a HR, they will be having particular privileges. As a finance team, they will be having particular privileges. As a manager, I'll be having separate privileges. So for the effective and efficient management and then day-to-day operations easiness, we have to restrict all the features of a particular role. Here, if you can see employee, manager, and different roles are there. I can create a role as an admin. I can create a role. If you see the number of roles are here: admin, manager, HR, finance, and employee. These are the this is the master data created by HR system while configuring the system. So if I can give a particular privileges to each and every role. So if you see HR operations, in this shift is there, timing schedule is there, project is there, holiday list is there. So all these features I can give the particular privilege, either create or update or delete. These are the privileges I can control as an admin. Okay. And again, after giving the privileges, I have an option to edit these privileges. Here I can edit, change the privileges. Otherwise, I can particular role I'll be able to deactivate as well. I can say after changing these privileges, I can save it. That will be effective in the system. And again, I can deactivate a particular role as well. It is the option I can deactivate a role where that role no more will be valid in the system once it deactivation is done. So this is about user management. Thank you. Handing out to Paramita.
Hi, thanks Ajay, and hi everyone. This is Paramita, and I'll be talking about payroll management process. It is a very important function in any organization and involves tight collaboration between HR and finance departments. In a nutshell, it refers to the process of administration of an organization's employees' financial records. This would include details of the employees' salaries, incentives, bonuses, deductions, and net pay. An employer must maintain and keep the records as dictated by the law. Staff payroll management makes this complex work of payment to employees very simple, and it is very easy to operate and maintain accuracy, as well as maintain the compliances with the law and regulation of the country the organization is. So simply put, it involves how many days an employee needs to be paid. That can be calculated, what would be the earnings and what would be the deductions that can be defined. It allows the organization to calculate standard salary of any employee by adding earning and deduction components and generate payslips. So first, the salary components, you see the earnings. We can add any other components by clicking on the add button, and we can define, we can name that earning type and the name, what it would appear in the payslip too, and also define what kind of percentage or would be like a flat amount. Everything can be defined here, and we can say. So here you see some of the components that is already defined. And we have the, if you click on the three dots there, we can edit that, or we can mark it as inactive. Edit, we can go and edit whatever we want to do. We want to change again, we can do that here. So we can make it a flat amount, we can put any amount we would like to, or a percentage of the gross salary, we can put a percentage and update the information. So the next is the pay schedule. Here, we would like to define the number of days the employee is working in the week. Say it is 5 days, and then accordingly the organization working days, or we can also click on organization working days and choose the number of days the employee needs to be paid. And the last working day of every month is the default pay day. However, we have an option to choose the date of we would like to make the payment. So we just choose the date, and accordingly the payment will be scheduled and the salary will be paid to the employee. And you can save it and it all gets saved. The employee, okay, the payroll is just gives the details about the bank information. The employee needs the salary to be credited. We can import all the details when we click on the import file, import tab, and choose the file that we need to choose. And upload. We can create a new details for a new joinee and give the bank name, the branch name, all the details, account number, and save it so that the new employee gets paid. Payroll gives the bank details. Payslip generates the payment that will be that was paid to the employee. So when you click on the generate payslip, you can see the payslip in the system with all the earnings and deductions. You have an option to download the payslip too. You just have to click on the download button. Yes. The email template is actually, you can send any kind of emails to the employee. You just have to type whatever you have want to do here. If you want to send a welcome email, you can do that. If it's an employee invitation for anything you want, you can. If you want to send a notification, yes. If you want to send the payslip notification, you just click on it. You just give the email as well as the subject line and type whatever you have, any template, and you can save it for future use. And payslip application, payslip activation, it is for the new employees who have joined. You just have to click on that, and the new employee, the onboarded employee, gets the payslip. And that's all about payroll management. I'll be handing it over to Premji too.
Thank you, Paramita. Hi all, this is Premji. I'll be walking you through the appraisal management module. Appraisal process by itself is exciting both for the employee and the employer. Why? Because for the employer, it impacts the bottom line because high performing employees now make the company efficient. So to track that, the company or the employer requires an appraisal management system. And for the employee, it's exciting because they can perform better and their performance are monitored and they have metrics. So the company can appraise the employees based on the performance. So it is a win-win for both parties. That is why appraisal management process by itself is exciting. To have it, what we have done in OStaff is we have designed OStaff, the appraisal management system, exceeding the industry standards or the best practices. So if you see, first, we have the option of creating goals. This is where it starts, where you create goals, you set the KPIs and the weightages for each KPI. And you can also differentiate between hard skills and soft skills. And once you save it, you have the option of assigning these goals or the KPIs to employers, to employees individually or as a group. So this is where you add the parameters. Say if it is going to be hard skills, you can add, say, if it is an upskill. So it could be a training on Java, Angular, or a Mongo. If it's going to be soft skills, it could be some personality skills, and you can add the weightages for each parameters and update. Once you do the goal creation, once you do the goal creations, you can go and start assigning, setting the and creating the goals.
If you could hear me, I want to say something.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Premji, thank you for showing up today. I just want to tell everybody he just had a surgery and we're glad to have you back. Just a sign of how determined our team is. Also, Nilanjan, who literally had an accident just last month, and he was a part of the production and engineering of OSTAF right from the beginning. I just want to thank everybody there. Here is an alert, okay? If you thinking this is taking a while, it's a good thing because there's so many features. It's a big value in one place. So don't get tired of a lot of value. Don't get tired of a lot of goodies in one place. That's a good thing. As you see, up until now, if you've been collecting data in an HR management system, and for 30 years, 20 years in one place, and today you want to transition everything to OSTAF, it's not going to take you a couple of hours. You move everything, import, click, 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 features, set, and forget. One time the work, forever the value. That's how we do it. So don't get tired of how much value you have in one place. If it was a different application, we could have been done a long time ago. Why? This is taking a while because there's so many things. It's complete payroll. You could manage multiple projects or multiple businesses in one place, in one application, multiple departments, each business, multiple shifts, multiple different structures, anything, unlimited. This is a game changer. If you're thinking we don't know how to get this done or set up, listen, if you know how to open a computer, you'll be able to do that. You're not gonna have to code anything. You don't code, you don't type. I can do it. I'm not techie. And for those who are bashing, okay, they think, okay, you have to have an IT degree. No, you can do this. Anyone, if you have a business, this is an answer to your prayers. Why? It's gonna cut a lot of cut so much cost, so much time, confusion, and it's fun. Everything in one place. Your payroll, different shifts, everything in one place. I cannot tell you how overwhelmingly we're touched by this. So we're proud of you one more time, our team in the delivery group. I cannot wait to show you how much cost we're saving in our company because we're managing different countries through OSTAF, different departments, payroll is included. I'm just gonna have Venkatili or Venkatash, anyone has access to the laptop in the delivery room, our managers, just to show us one click. If you can go back to the screen, one click that will blow your mind. This would be a game changer in OSTAF. One click, I'm gonna show you how massive is this. You think it's big? We're gonna go to the back office. Okay. You see OSTAF logo there?
Yeah.
Everybody, close
Yeah.
look at the screen. Yeah. There's a few dots right next to it. To the right. You see them? All right, just click there and have it sit. Ooh. Voila!
Wow.
Now, O hire, O connect, O mail, O peer, O chat, O post, O counting, O wallet. Okay, O dit, O capture, and more to come. One stop. So recruitment, talking about employment, you're not gonna have to get another platform and pay for advertisement and get leads and follow up with them. You got OHire, one place, okay? OConnect, we know what's OConnect, okay? You can have unlimited number of employees, any location, anywhere in the world, in one place, talk to everybody any time of the day. OMail, obviously, this is a great communicator. And it's just getting out there and we're able to use that. We're so proud of OMail. OPeer, that's an internal corporate communication system, team to team, or management to team, and vice versa. So OChat, we know what OChat is. Perhaps if it's integrated in OHire, OConnect, or any platform, you would be able to connect with those leads through OHire. OHire is an employment platform. Have I shared that with you yet? Okay. So OPost, that's for the bulk mail. All right. You can, like you just saw, we were setting up the notifications. Okay. When they get the payroll, everybody, let's say you have an organization of 1,000 employees. One click, one time, you set up that notification. Everybody gets that in their phone, email. You just got paid. This is a slip of the payroll. It's incredible. Oh, counting. Oh, counting. We just saw that. Any pay structure, weekly, monthly, daily, hourly, whatever the pay structure, any corner of this globe. Click, 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 click. You're not going to have to code. You don't even type. And did you see how we can import from our financial department, import the whole entire payroll and fire it out, deploy it, one click. O-Wallet, we know what's O-Wallet. And we can go on and on and on and on. This is a game changer. If you agree with me, yeah! That's all I wanted to see today. That's all I wanted to see, and I want to show you this little piece of art. So thank you, Hyderabad team. We want to go on and on and on. Attendance, shift management, user management, all of it. But I want to hear some more of you. Right next to me, Susie McRae worked in the HR industry. Like, you can tell us about yourself so everybody can see that, even on YouTube and everywhere.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'm awake. Okay, yeah, so for years, actually a friend of mine and colleague, Debbie Principe, is on the panel today. She and I worked together probably 25 years or so. She's still with the company. I have left, but we went from the beginning of when we used to punch in paper time cards, time and attendance, going onto workstations and PCs, different applications, different time clocks, different ways for labor scheduling, labor forecasting, all sorts of different systems. So I'm excited to hear from Debbie. Probably after I speak, she may speak a couple of times. Then after that, I went into human resources at a community hospital. I did a lot of recruitment, employee development, employee satisfaction, patient satisfaction, and that is where I had to deal with all different systems that were not connected, and it was a struggle. The managers would struggle, the supervisors, the employees, because they'd have to go from one platform to the next, just to get basic information or just to do their job. Then I ended up I managed primary care practices, where then I was back into the management role, where I had to do payroll. I had to do all different financial budgeting. I had to do performance appraisals. I had to, do all sorts of things to help the employees. And it was a tremendous task because once again, we would hop from one platform to the next. None of them spoke to each other. And I got to tell you, one of the most important things an employee needs is feedback and an appraisal. And if you're doing it and you're aggravated because you have to do it because the system is bogging you down, it's a disservice to that employee who is working for you. So with OStaff, I see such a solution where managers are going to be delighted to give appraisals to their employees because they're going to have everything at their fingertips. They're not going to be having to call IT. How do I get into this system? How do I get this report? How do I know about this one? It's going to be right there, and they are going to do a better job and a better service to their employees, because they are not going to be stressed out. They're not going to be haggard, like I say, and they're going to be able to do their job and what the company has hired them to do as a manager, not just be a paper pusher trying to get mundane tasks done that are inefficient. So I think this is wonderful, and I'm looking forward to see what my friend Debbie Principe has.
Yeah, Debbie is nodding.
Hi, everyone. Yep, I'm Debbie Principe. I'm from Shelton, Connecticut. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I spent a number of years working with Susie. But yeah, I've spent over 40 plus years working in grocery retail. And, you know, like Susie is saying, you know, we've seen it all. We've seen and, you know, worked on with quite a number of HR payroll systems. I've worked very closely with those departments over the years. I cannot be more excited. You should see all of the notes that I've taken all over here. You know, this is a home run. I'm totally blown away. So many benefits. I don't even know where to start, right? But just, you know, it screams, the demonstration screamed about how easy to use it is. That's going to be such a huge benefit for the managers. Time savers, easy to use. Everything is right there. You know, when you look at the workforce today, right? So many people, so many managers are struggling to get people in the door. This is going to help them, save them time, retain our people. There's just so many benefits, so many benefits. And one of the other things that I'm excited too, we saw in the very beginning, but facial recognition, that's huge. Folks don't want to do biometrics, right? I mean, everyone is so turned off these days with biometrics, facial recognition. I'm so happy to see that that's going to be included in our products as well. So I couldn't be happier to be here. I'm so excited for, you know, for the future where this is going to take us. I couldn't be happier.
So you made a decision, I guess up until now, to, if you have this available, okay, and this would be your solution, your HR solution now, would you sleep on it, or you would make a decision right now to buy if it was available to you?
No hesitation, Ash. I would jump in. From what I've seen today, absolutely.
But wait, you have
more.
Everything. There's more. There is more. Okay, we didn't see the manager admin panel. We didn't see the employee side of it. We didn't see all of it. There is more. Are you going to get tired of more value? I don't think so. Susie, have you made up your mind? Did you jump in?
Oh, of course. Of course. And you know what? We haven't really talked much about the cost either. I have said this before, the cost for even parts of this kind of systems, you're talking $100,000 or more. And anytime you have a certain amount of managers who would have access, and then when you added more money. You added more employees, more money. You had to deal with their IT. They had to do the special coding should something change in your company. They would charge you for that. They would charge you for upgrades. With Onpassive, it is one cost that is so tiny compared to what's out there for so much value and simplicity. It's revolutionary, and no one has seen anything like this.
Susie, we're digitizing the whole workplace in one thing. So often we see that companies put brackets, criteria, budget limit for any project they want to do. This is unlocking all businesses. You got no limit, but this is one cost, your HR management system, but the accounting, the communication, all of that, it's all inclusive, one flat rate, and you get everything. So now you get to focus on growing, okay? Your growth is wide open versus traditional way, that budget cap is gonna always press you, it's gonna always suppress your growth. So now I think any wise business maker or decision maker will not sleep on it because it's ridiculous the amount of money that we're going to save them. So that's a game changer. So let's run through rather instead of like feature by feature. Why don't we do it just like section by section? Okay, Hyderabad, because I cannot wait to hear more from our panelists everywhere. They're excited. Many of them are business owners or previously owned businesses, and they know the nightmare of managing this. So let's do a one quick round for the remaining part. I know it's going to take us a while to go through all the details, and that's a good thing because it's massive. All right. So I'm going to send it back to you, Hyderabad. Just show us the other sides, okay? But just a quick glance, if you wish, and then we want to hear back from our leaders on the panels. They're excited. I see they cannot wait anymore.
Thank you, Debbie.
We're going to hear more back from them here.
Yeah, okay. Go back to Hyderabad.
So can you share screen one more time, please, Hyderabad? Yeah. Oh, you're doing great, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going live again. So quickly, lead management, okay, goal setting. That's another new, fresh feature.
Okay, hi guys. I'm continuing the appraisal management. So goal assignment. So we saw how the goals are set in the goal settings. So this is where you assign the goals to either single employees or an entire team, right? So the goals you have set, you can select the goal. You can select the goal name. You can select the employee ID if it is a single employee. So it is auto-populated. So the employee details are already in your system. So it gets auto-populated. So you can select the period of your appraisal. It's going to be monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. And the review period. So your appraisal consists of the self-appraisal of the employee and also the reporting manager or review manager. So you can set those time periods and the managers and the resources accordingly and assign the right dates, and you can save this. So this is how you assign the goals and the KPIs which you have set to individual employees or to teams. So now when you review, this is how it looks like. So this is a listing of completed items. So for example, if you want to evaluate on a particular employee, so this is how you can see the details of the employee. You can see the individual evaluation status. You can see the ratings. So you can see the employee ratings, manager ratings, HR rating. And based on the performance, it is rated from 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest, that is poor, and 5 being the excellent or outstanding. So this is how the evaluation works. So as I said, it is in line with the best practices by setting the goals, making the employees aware of the goals so that the employees are motivated to achieve and perform, so that ultimately the employee and the employer gets benefited by the productivity of each employee. So this is about appraisal management and how you manage this. Over to Amar. Thank you.
Thank you, Premji. Hi, this is Amar. I would like to explain about the exit management now. So exit management or an employee offboarding is a process to manage the full and final settlement of an employee when they exit from an organization, which means that when an employee resigns or retires or being terminated from a work, the required paperwork and the formalities with an employee's exit need to go through the systematic process. So for that, our staff exit management give a simple and easy access of an employee for an exit procedure by making all the process online and making the sign up from the different departments in a short and simple way. So it allows the exit user to complete the process without knocking the door of all the department in Auckland and complete the process. So this will have a walkthrough on this, the exit management. So when an employee triggers the resignation, the default we have a fields of the employee and the respective manager and his designation. So and we have an option called the resignation submission date and the tentative leaving date. Apart from that, we have an option called the reason. So where you can where you can enter the reason of there could be any reasons like growth prospects or a personal problem or whatever, and we have an option called a notice period, and where you can select the number of days. Based on it, that date will be displayed. So adding to it, we have a description, like we have an in detail reason. We can add in a field called a description. So once he fill these details, so he can submit it. So once the resource submits this form, the notification will goes to the respective employee who is the PAT. So where you get a notification of like this is the process. It goes with the submitted, and once he submitted, it will be in consideration. So in consideration, it will go to the manager. He'll have a review of it. Once he is okay with it, so then he'll enable an option to fill few details like a questions on. So what are the reasons could be the resignation, and apart from that also there are a few questions, and we have an option called the customized questions option as well. So once all is done, then it will come to the resignation and the particular resource where he has to fill the details and he has to submit it. So in that also adding to those features, we have an option called there is something called when you have the assets tagged to you. So those details also has to be tagged. I mean, we have to submit. That will be depends on the project. So what the assets they give. So once it is done, so manager will review it. So if he is okay with it and he is good to go for the resignation, he can process for the complete status. So this is one part of the completed, but there is another part in between the process. A resource can revoke his resignation if he wants to, if he changes in a mind or what are the reasons he have. So with the reason he can submit. So this is one. So once the resignation was done, and if he serves the final notice period, the last day of the notice period, so he'll resign with the if you want to revoke it. But on the other side, if he completes the process and if he serves the complete notice period, on the last day of the working day, at the end of the day, maybe the day ends, the resource, its details will be completely deactivated. So this is the process of the exist management. And apart from that, we have a feature called reports. So majorly, it benefits for the reports completely. Say example, we have an onboarding or attendance, and a few other.
Chris Johnson, this is one of my favorite parts. Okay, this is all the reports at your fingertips, one place. Do you see the colors? Do you see the theme, the flawlessness? You see all of that? We thought about every dot. Every dot. You're not going to type, you're not going to code, you're not going to reinvent, you're not going to engineer. It's there. You just play with it. It's a toy. Keep going. Somebody tie me up. Yeah.
We got the rope.
Yeah. Based on the parameters, AI parameters, and based on the inputs, and we generate the reports. So example, we have a designation in the search, and based on the branch name in the department name, so which it goes to the employee onboarding to the particular dates who are onboarded to the respective company, so we can get all the details. I mean, we can generate the report. So likewise, we have other reports as well. Yeah. So this could be downloaded in few of the formats, these are the options where you can download based on the input selection. So when we have an attendance where you can book the login, logout, and complete details of the resource. So when he's trying, the logs in or the punch outs, everything. Even it has the certain parameters like AI parameters where you can on the selection we are displaying the reports. And we have an option of payroll as well. So in the payroll also respect to the resource, what is the salary in this department, what is the designation he belongs to. So all the list based on the input, the HRs can get the complete report of it. And based on the slabs as well, we can get the details also. it's like an easy process when you go with this. We have an every filter at every section actually in detail, so which it will be easy. And we have slabs as well for the tag, I mean the salary. Likewise, we have a report, so it depends on the organization levels, and we enable the reports, and yeah.
Yeah, I think thank you for the whole team, Hyderabad team. On behalf of the team, I just wanted to reiterate, this is a single window for perhaps we have given the like a demonstration with by pointing to the organization as a software company, but it is independent. We can customize to any extent to any which maps to any organization. Could be some organization with respect to supply chain system, some organization with respect to any government organization or any institution. We can customize it right from the inception phase of setting up the organization with respect to the HRMS solution. And you can probably
are you saying this is under work coming? When do we expect this? Or this is already done, the reporting aspect?
Yeah, this has already been done, and still we know if there is anything is required with respect to any organization, any customization is required, we can do that.
So often we see people are buried by their business responsibilities and all the limitations we are used to. This is where you are in control of your finances. You're in control of your business, not the other way around. All right. What a good way to be able just to sit back and watch your business at a very simplistic way. So I'm excited. This is incredible. Would you like to go to, let's say, a manager or employee panel so we could hear? I'm not sure about you, but I am eager to hear more about this, more from Debbie and every other founder and leadership council member on the panel. So let's, okay, so which one is this?
Yeah, we are going with that.
Okay.
Now so far we have demonstrated as an admin, Cummins as an admin. Now we are going with a manager role.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
manager. Right. Yeah, on your right hand side, you can have a look which role we are having. Because in this login, you can see a manager, John, as a manager.
If you don't, if we just look at the dashboard, I'm mesmerized. Like I'm just in awe. I love it. What a piece of art. Thank you to our design team too. Give it up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, as a manager, you will be able to see the dashboards and have the attendance of the team. So what time the team has punched in, punched out, and also as a manager, I need to punch I'll be an employee also, so I can punch in my time. So where you can capture the attendance details. So you have the option to punch in. So that's where your time starts, and punch out is the time you way out moving of the working hours. So here on the right hand side, you can see the details where you are on time or late by percentage. And if you want, you have an option to pause the attendance and calculate the number of working hours. For examples, in various countries, you have got number of payment is made on the number of working hours. So you have the provision to calculate those also here.
I just remember it's 2022. Time to update your businesses, business owners. Yes. Did you see punch in, punch out? It's a click. It's not a link. Debbie, are you seeing the millisecond, the accuracy?
I sure am, Ash.
I'm having fun. I'm loving it. Way to go, team. All right. So proud of you.
Yeah. So what are the masters which we explained in features? You can see right hand side the holidays list that has been. You can visually see the holidays list of the year of 22 in India. So we can configure and we can showcase it across to the individual companies.
I mean, everything can be configured right from the beginning of the, what are the standards that any organization wanted, and based on the, maybe, organization might be doing different kinds of businesses, but it is independent of the system. Any organization can avail this particular one, and they can start configuring the details right from the, setting up the complete HRMS, system. And after that, they can upload the existing employee details as a, as a CSV format or, or a Excel sheet format. And so that all the details will be at a time you can upload into the system. So after that, whatever the policies that you wanted to configure or create, you can configure those particular ones. Similarly, with respect to the payroll, and whatever the components that you wanted to add it as part of the payroll, you can configure those particular components, and what are the percentage of percentage needs to be mentioned as part of the each component, and whether it is part of the net or whether it is part of the grass, or is it he or she is a consultant or a freelancer, maybe temporary employee, all those, it based, I mean, you can configure right from the, inception phase of the HRMS solution. So from there, you can, control everything. And nevertheless, dynamic, like, you can configure the components like biometric, and you can configure even you see total CCTV system, and those are upcoming, and definitely we configure all those things and which are already been there. And like whatever the format, like we can do it. And if still there are any open items which are required, probably organization to organization, we need to customize it, and we are most welcome. And we are our team is there, we are capable enough, and we are ready to accept any kind of changes which are required within a less time, and those things will be available with respect to any customer going forward. Thank you.
Yeah. To add on the dashboard, you can see as a manager, you can have the team members attendance list and everything. You can have the view here. Can you just scroll up? Yeah, as a team. Yeah. So the team.
I just want to say we are being pressured by our leadership council and all leaders across the globe. They want to talk. And previously we said we're going to say 60 seconds each. Now they're saying it's not realistic. So we're not being realistic about our expectations. We thought we're going to take 45 minutes, 1 hour to show that, but it's huge. Now, here's the thing. The admin panel is what you see, where you see everything, the entire organization or even multiple businesses. The manager, they see their provision or the department. All right. So that's a whole different control panel. It's a different platform. And the employee would obviously have different set of permissions and settings. We can go on and on and on, but let's hear from our team. Yeah. And I think our delivery room have something to eat there. I'm assuming it's already morning in India. So we're going to allow them to do their thing so we can move on and hear more while it's just a lot of navigation. So it's a good thing. Business owners is here. Okay. If you have something to manage, your life is about to get better, much easier. This is how we do business in 2022 and beyond. All right. All right. Ditch anything you have. It's for free to try it. And we're happy to serve. We are going to open it for at least 500 selected founders today and leaders. As of next week, we're just going to open it to everybody. So we know as of today, we have 1.2 million users. before we go launch, and for free. Nobody's getting charged. All right? So can it get any better? No. Okay. In it to win it. All right. What else you want to show us? Hyderabad. You have. We just want to wrap it up there. I know it's been late for time.
You have a celebration?
All right, founders, have you seen that look before? When we tell them go home and they start looking at each other? I'm used to it. Okay. Okay. They want to show more. And I don't blame them because I hold the same feelings and pride to show more. The hard work. It paid off. If you thought about it, it's there. If you're going to think about it, we'll add it. We'll create it. We'll develop that. No problem. All right. It is the most complete application period. I see something is coming.
Looks like a cake.
Hi, Ash.
Hello, Madison. Hello.
Hi.
Some sugar. I'm not hyper enough today.
Wow.
Oh, you're looking great. Wow, look at that. Fantastic.
Well deserved.
We did it. We did it. Thank you. Thank you, team. Incredible. What a moment in life.
3 cheers to all founders and all staff. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
3 cheers to Mufareh. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Oh yeah.
So 3 cheers to our great founders who have been always supporting us and who have always been with us. And we are witnessing this right here. Thank you so much from the entire Onpassive family from Hyderabad and across. 3 cheers to our wonderful founders. Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Hip hip.
Hooray.
Thank you.
Thank you all managers. Thank you all team and every single one of you. So proud of you. So proud of you. You deserve it, and we won, and hard work pays off. I think many businesses will appreciate what you've done and what you've delivered today. So great job all the way. Thank you.
So I request the team to, do the cake cutting. Is the Venkat Kile and all the managers?
No, you.
Respect.
Yeah.
The scenery.
So Ash, there is one other important event today. So it's
Yes, so far.
Monday also today.
All right.
So 5 years old today. So the 5 years baby is going to the cake cutting. So please.
What a great team.
In that room, decades of collected combined experience. So we are so delighted and honored to have this incredible team.
Yeah.
And you don't know how much they care about you. As much as you do about yourself and about your business, about your life, they do care, and their work is showing. They're just with a few words, but a lot of action. Look at them. Anytime you want them, they're available. They had a surgery, they'll show up. They had an accident, no problem. Whatever the situation is, we just had 17 cases in the last couple of days of our COVID. So our prayers to all those who are infected. I just can't thank you enough. And I'm excited to hear more from our panelists. But if you have something else you want to say, Manasa, Venkat, anyone from the managers, please take it away.
Yeah, thanks to everyone. You've been supporting us like anything, and definitely I wanted to communicate one thing that on behalf of Hyderabad, this year is going to be one of the most memorable year, and you will see more and more products will be delivered this year. And we as a Onpassive, as a team, we don't. We are all going to remember this year for the life.
This is a big gun too today, so I don't know. More to come, we'll see. That alone is a breathtaking application. It's definitely a game changer. So I appreciate that. And it's not going to take 3 years. It's not going to take 1 year. It's not going to take probably a month until we see the next one. I think it's a matter of days until we see another product. Yeah. Yes, and the other one is another game changer, but it's more sophisticated. It's more, it's smaller in the size, but bigger in the impact and market cap. That's what matters to you.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Hyderabad. Incredible work. So proud of you. Cannot thank you enough. Take care. We'll see you on the next delivery. We have a big family, so many good babies. They're good looking. All right. And I feel, I just want to take your input. Do I deserve to get a copy of OSTAF? Do I look a boss? Can I get one?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Come on. Okay.
I cannot wait to be just depending on that, just to put my faith and trust in that, because I'm tired of all the other different applications. So as of today, we completed this application. By the way, in a couple of months, just roughly a few weeks down the road, it's just going to get bigger, better, more. We didn't even talk about CCTV integration, that is a camera integration from the whole world. You can integrate existing applications, feed them into your platform, see it from any device, all right, and just watch your business. CCTV, first time it's integrated with HR management system. Biometric, facial recognition, whatever we talk about, it's all in one place. So just wait, buckle up, a couple more weeks. It's not going to look the same. It's going to look even bigger, and much more valuable. So this will continue to evolve as we go. By the time more and more businesses will use it, it just will be out flooding the market. All right. So way to go. Have a good one, Hyderabad. So proud of you.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. On behalf of all the founders here in Boston and across the globe watching today, we want to thank you, team, for all of the hard work and what you've done to bring this to fruition, and especially to our CEO, Ash Mufareh, who had the vision, did not stop, do it or die, to provide the right solutions that have value to them, to the globe, so that people can save time, work smarter, and be better, and be a little bit better in their lives every day. We appreciate it, Ash, for your sticking with this and making it come to fruition, and I'm excited to play around with it. Yeah. So I think we're just going to hear a few words from Debbie Principe and then Julie, if you want to take over, and we can hear from the panelists. But thank you, Hyderabad. We appreciate you. Go get some rest.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Debbie, what do you think?
Again, I'm blown away, guys. Just, you know, thoughts, additional thoughts. I can't even imagine the savings for companies implementing this. You know, Susie, I think about, you know, our old company and the money that we spent on training, right? A system like